Welcome back, my sweet friends. I hope this video finds you well. We are in the middle of a huge heat wave here. I know a lot of the country is right now, and okay, I know a lot of people are grumbling, but I kind of like the heat. So we did have to put the air conditioners in though because dangerously high humidity levels actually. So we're just taking the water out of the air and making it a little more comfortable. But it's summer, right? Let's enjoy it because come January and February, I don't want to think about it. Today's video, I want to talk about hospitality. And I'm going to give you 10 money-saving ways so that if you do want to have someone to your home or several people to your home, you can do it in an economical, affordable, truly wonderful way. I will show you the hints, the tips, the tricks on how to do this. Now, if you are not comfortable going out or having people into your home, then please, by all means, I am not encouraging anyone to do this. But if you are doing it and you do feel comfortable, then these are the tips you want to use. I'm also going to share an amazing recipe for barbecued Spoonburgers, aka Sloppy Joes, but they're made in the crock pot so it doesn't heat up your kitchen. And hands down, the best Sloppy Joes you will ever taste, promise. And we also have our winner of our Christmas in June giveaway. So it's just so much stuff going on. Thank you for being here. My name is Emmy. This is the channel Frugal Money Saver. My husband is Paul. He's behind the camera. And we just welcome you. Please, if you're new here, think about subscribing. We'd love to have you. Give a big thumbs up to this video. It helps us so very, very much. So let's get right into these 10 tips that will save you money when you practice hospitality. Number 1, pick a theme. A theme, Emmy, themes are for children's parties. No, they are for any gathering, whether you have one person or you have 20 people. Why? Because a theme will keep your food, your activities, your decorations cohesive. You're not pulling from one genre to another to another. Everything will match. Everything will come together. The food, everything. And I'm going to talk to you in a minute about themes that you can pick that are economical and money saving. But start with that first. Because once you have that, you can move forward and the ideas will start to flow. Number 2, make as much of your own food as you possibly can. And that includes cupcakes or a cake. If you have gone to a bakery and priced a cake, even going into a supermarket and pricing a cake, crazy amount of money. A box of cake mix usually can be found for around 99 cents and you can make some amazing cupcakes out of that. Think of food that you can prepare that is effortless and easy. Again, I will give you examples when we get to the themes because money starts being laid out when you have to go to the store to buy pre-made appetizers or pre-made desserts or pre-made entrees. I'm not saying you can't use convenience foods, maybe a roll of crescent rolls, a cake mix, some bagged chips, things like that. But the majority of your food, really try to make from scratch. It will taste better and it will cost so much less. Number 3, the dollar store is your friend when it comes to practicing hospitality. I am not a big fan of going to a dollar store and wandering up the aisles and putting stuff in your cart you don't necessarily need, and I have done videos on this. But for entertaining, that is your one-stop go-to. You can get your plates, your cups, your silverware, any kind of little fun decorations at a minimal cost, $1 a piece. And they can turn your party into a festive celebration. Paul and I are heading there probably tomorrow, and we're going to get our plates and stuff for the 4th of July, so I'm super excited. And what's great about the dollar store is it caters to themes. So if you're having a luau, they have Hawaiian plates. If you're doing a fiesta theme, and also remember to use solid colors because they have a plethora of solid colored plates and cups that you can incorporate. Red, white, and blue for the 4th of July. Or green for St. Patrick's Day. They are your go-to shop for your accessories you need for any kind of celebration. You will save a ton of money there. Number 4, don't over-invite. I know, Emmy, that's not very hospitable, but you need to think of the amount of people you're feeding, that you are catering to, that you are spending time with. Now, if this is a big celebration, that's something different. But if you're having just a gathering, try not to over-invite. It spreads you thin. It costs a ton of money. And you're probably better off doing a couple of several small gatherings than one huge one. The work that goes into a huge gathering, the money is astronomical. Unless I said, like, this is a super special event. But like for 4th of July, we keep it to like 10 people. And that is perfect for us. And you have to think of the space you have. There's nothing worse than going to a home. The host or hostess is so overwhelmed because they are just tired. They took on too much. They're not enjoying themselves. And guess what? Your guests will feel that. You don't ever want that. Number 5, turn off electronics. Now, this may not be such a money-saving tip as an etiquette tip. Turn off your phone. Put it away. You have guests over. Don't be scrolling your phone. If you are a guest in someone's house, don't be scrolling your phone. Connect. These people have gone to the trouble of coming to your home to share time with you. The last thing they want to do is see you on the phone. And I am guilty of that. I have to admit, I had a friend over not too long ago and I found myself checking emails and stuff. And I was like, Emmy, put it away. It's rude. It's not nice. And in the digital age we're living in today, it's very common, but don't do it. Whether you're a guest or a host or hostess, don't do it. Number 6, don't overbuy. Whether it's food or decorations, don't overbuy. Know how many people are coming. Think of a realistic menu. I am guilty of this. Being Italian, we tend to overfeed. I even do it to Paul a lot. It's just something that we've always done. And now I'm not telling you to not have enough food, because that would be embarrassing. But don't overbuy. If you're having 10 people and you're serving hot dogs, well, yes, you're going to have 20 hot dogs in case someone would like 2. But you're not going to buy 40. Unless your budget allows it and you freeze it and put the rest away. But try to keep it so that food is not wasted. And keep your decorations, again, at a minimal. Use what you have in your own home to create an atmosphere of festivity. Number 7, if your party is outside, have an alternate plan. There is nothing worse than you planning an outdoor party and it's pouring rain and you have no backup plan and some of that food is not going to last for the week. You end up wasting food and resources. Have a backup plan. If you're having a party on Saturday, tell them if it rains, please come on Sunday. Have a backup plan to move the party indoors if you have the room. That is a common error on a lot of parties and events. People don't foresee the weather. You will waste a ton of food if it can't be frozen, if it can't last. So watch the weather and plan an alternate backup. Number 8, remember who your guests are. Remember food allergies. Remember who's a vegetarian. If you're cooking for young people, your menu is going to be a little different than if you're cooking for seniors. Remember who your audience is and cater to them. You don't let your personal taste come in at that point. If I am entertaining seniors, I am not going to put out heavy, salty chips and dip. The menu is going to vary. So please remember who your audience is and plan the meal and the activities around that. Remember, people are gathering to talk, to chat, to be together, and that is the focus. And that's why we don't want electronics either. Number 9, make as much of the food the day ahead and store it properly to keep it fresh so that you are not doing all the work on the day of the party. Make sure you have everything in the house ahead of time, that you're not running out. Make your menu, be prepared. If you're making a cold tortellini salad, prepare it the day ahead, put it in the refrigerator. If you're serving ice cream with toppings, make sure when you shop, you have all those items in the house. Nothing worse than the day of your gathering, you're running to the store and it costs extra money because you haven't shopped the sales and you haven't prepared ahead of time. Watch for sales if you're going to be practicing hospitality soon and you have your menu planned. Gather those items and bring them in. These are all money-saving tips. Now, number 10, let's talk about some quick themes. These books used to be super popular in the 80s and 90s, and I don't even know if you can still buy them. I bought them years ago. They are a plethora of information. Here's the holiday one. You know, it shows you how to make gingerbread houses, all different kinds of cookie recipes. These were very, very popular. And again, I'm not even sure if they still sell them, but keep an eye out for books like this. So think of a theme. Fiesta. You're going to do a make your own taco bar. Maybe have a piñata. I think that would be so fun. Just a dish of ice cream for dessert. Keep it simple. A sandwich party, cold egg salad, cold tuna salad, crudités, some rolls, cheese, meats, some chips, cookie, and iced tea. You're good to go. Christmas in July theme, where you serve frozen hot chocolate, you make an ornament and serve cookies. So much fun. I would love to be invited to that party, honestly. A brunch. We forget about brunches. They are so great any time of the year. Make some scrambled eggs, fry up a little bacon or sausage, some muffins or bagels, some cold juice. Sit around, talk, enjoy. The meaning of hospitality is generous and friendly treatment of visitors and guests. And these tips we just went over, we'll keep it simple, we'll keep it economical, but you'll still have a wonderful time. And you'll save money too. I hope this was helpful. I really do. And now I am going to show you an easy recipe if you have people over. So delicious, so good. My crock pot barbecue spoonburger recipe. Here it is. Here's the recipe for barbecue spoonburgers, better known as Sloppy Joes. I have been using this recipe since the 1980s. Look at the copy of this. It is a tried and true family and friend recipe. If someone has a birthday, a lot of times they'll say, oh, can you make your Sloppy Joes for me? So that is exactly what I'm doing. One of my friends has a birthday. She's coming for dinner, and this is one of the items I'm going to be making. What's great about this is it's June, almost the end of June, and everything is done in the crock pot. The only thing you have to do ahead of time is brown the ground beef and drain the fat. And that's what I did. This is 1.5 pounds of ground beef that I browned and drained the fat. Now to that, I added 3/4 cup of water. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of regular ketchup. It calls for a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Tomato paste is bitter. I do not add tomato paste. What I do is add 1/2 cup of tomato sauce. Then on this plate, I have 1/2 cup of chopped celery, 1/2 cup of chopped onion, 1 clove of garlic minced, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So I'm going to add all that in. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, about 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, and I'm just eyeballing that. You need 2 tablespoons of vinegar, but I only use 1. I don't like my sloppy joes to be too bitter. And then just about a teaspoon or so of mustard. Now I'm going to mix this all together. It smells great already, and we just started this. I usually cook this on high for about 4 hours, because what you want this to do is all those vegetables are going to cook and flavor the meat. The sauce is going to flavor the meat. You're going to want to check it though to make sure it doesn't become dried out. It usually doesn't, but you never know. You can see there's a nice amount of juice in there now, and once we cover it and the condensation starts from the crock pot's lid, I think we'll be fine, but we just want to make sure. And that is all there is to it. And what comes out of this pot is mouth-watering deliciousness, I promise. So we're going to cover this, put it on high, check it in about 3 hours or so and see how it's doing. This has been cooking for 4 hours. Look at how that thickened up. My girlfriend is here now, and we are so excited to eat, so I am going to make her plate. I also made some Caesar salad. I didn't put the dressing on it yet, and I roasted some string beans. And then what you do is you just put this over a soft, fresh hamburger roll. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So this is what you would eat if you came to Emmy and Paul's for your birthday. So we wish you bon appetito. That recipe is tried and true and very, very delicious, and you will not be disappointed to serve that to guests or your family. So yummy. Okay, now the moment you have all been waiting for, we're going to go in the other room and we are going to pick the winner of our Christmas in June giveaway. And we are using the YouTube comment picker this time, so I don't have to have 3,000 little pieces of paper that we're picking from. So one winner is going to get this beautiful Christmas cottage cookbook, and they're going to get this really beautiful magnetic notepad and a beautiful burgundy dish towel. So good luck, everyone. Let's go in the other room and pick the winner. Okay, it's that time. We are using something you all recommended me to use this time, the YouTube comment picker, which is awesome, and we are going to try this and hope it works. What I had to do is get the URL from the video from Friday where you all left me comments about wanting to be entered in our Christmas in June giveaway, which I am so excited for. So we're going to try this. It's a little after 9 a.m. It's Tuesday, June 29th, and that's when I told you the winner would be picked. So I'm going to filter duplicate users to keep it fair, and I'm going to include replies to comments because we want to see if someone says, no, I don't want to be entered, then we can just pick another winner. So we're going to get our YouTube comments from that video. Okay, there's 267 of you who entered. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. Carrie Pinetta. Yay! I love how you start with such relaxing views of nature and the music as well. Congratulations, Carrie Pinetta. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If you would please email me your mailing address at frugalmoneysaver@gmail.com. We will get the book, the beautiful notepad, and dish towel right out to you. Carrie Pinetta, congratulations. So congratulations again, Carrie. How fun was that? And so much easier. Oh my gosh, it only took me forever to discover that. Thanks to you all for telling me. So thank you for spending this time with us. We appreciate you so much. Thank you to everyone who left a comment and entered. You know I always have giveaways every now and again. I just love to give back the love that you all give us. So if you would please leave this a big thumbs up, leave me a comment. Tell me if you are planning any kind of gatherings this summer, even if it's small. If you're cooking like I did for one of your friends' birthday, whatever it might be, share with me. We'd love to hear about it. How's your garden doing? Just let me know how you all are. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit that button, and become part of our Frugal family. So until our next video, we love you, we appreciate you, stay well, stay safe, and we wish you blessings. God bless. Until our next video, bye-bye.